So today's Saturday and I woke up really late, even though I didn't even go to bed that late. But it's something with every time I'm not working, I sleep like crazy. And it's like a reset in a way, because I'm feeling very well rested. But then the downside is that I'm not getting so many wake hours in the week. It's been a pretty slow start to the year, because in January I didn't feel super motivated. It wasn't like I was super down or anything either, but it was just really hard to like get started, get grinding. It felt way more right to just take it a bit easy, ease my way into things, and just focusing on the basics. Things like, I don't know, cooking nourishing meals, exercising, journaling, and just getting back into everything to have some sort of solid ground to build everything else on top of. So I did that, and it was actually pretty nice. I had a good time, and I think I also kind of needed to find some more clarity about what to do next, because I still have the same focus on the same goals as last year, like writing music, doing the vlogs. But then there's also some other things that I really want to finish and want to deal with. And for example, my driver's license. It's been like an endless project, because I started doing like the first introduction course like 2023 in the fall, late in the fall. And then I started practice driving a little bit, started on the theory, but then I didn't really like get to it like this, and therefore it's still not finished. And I'm also like, it's not completely my fault, because it's been hard to, finding the time to practice drive with Kaspar's dad, because he's also been really busy, which I totally understand. So yeah, it's been an endless project, but now I'm actually just like, I need to finish this so I can get it off my table and having more focus for the rest of my life. So I'm actually gonna try to study the theory more intensely, so I can actually do that test first and then like the driver's test. So that thing, and I'm also working a bit more, as I said, on my part-time jobs. And especially the one at the grocery store, because it's pretty nice. It's not like, oh, I love it here, I want to do this forever kind of vibe, but it's still like, it's decent for being a like part-time job. And I'm like, in one way want to make a little bit more money. I don't want to go minus, because last year for some months I lived like entirely from my savings, which is like great, and it was like a big privilege to do that. But this year I'm also thinking, because I'm having some plans for the fall and where to go next and what to do next. So before that I'm like, I'm not having any clear goals of what I want to do here in Båstad at the moment. So then I thought I might as well work a little bit and make some money, and because I don't need that much time to build things up right now, right here. And but I also know it's a little bit fear-based, because I'm always like, oh, I need to go plus, I can't go minus, I just need to save up and just like grasp from after every little penny, or whatever you say. But so I'm trying that out this month in February, and trying to combine the whole working a bit more, like studying for my driver's license thing, trying to vlog. It's been a bit slow, because I like it, but sometimes I'm also like, oh, I need to make it good, I need to make it better, and then it just becomes this whole blockage thing where I'm putting up super much expectations. So I'm trying not to. But I think I was also a little bit overwhelmed now in the beginning of the year, because I felt like there were so many things I wanted to do and I wanted to focus on. But then I didn't really know how I was gonna have time for all that, and how I was gonna fit it into my week-to-week schedule. So I kind of tried out, it's like a super simple thing of just making a priority list. And it doesn't have to be the priorities for the entire year. I just scaled it down to the month of February, and usually I'm always like, music's number 1, vlogs are number 2, work is like super down under everything else, and also like, I don't know, health and well-being and those sorts of things is also pretty high up. But for the month of February, I'm gonna try to find it, I think it's here. It kind of turned into the other way around. So yeah, priorities for February. Number 1, practice for an audition that I'm gonna do in March. And it's an audition for something that I hope I get into. Yeah, little preview on my future life. Number 2, cooking nourishing meals and exercising and just taking care of myself. Is like the basics of well-being, because without that I can't do anything else. Number 3, practice for my driver's license test, both the theory and the driving. Number 4, work at the grocery store, making that cash. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, and then number 5 is doing the vlogs, like we're doing right now. And number 6 is writing music. And to be honest, I don't even think I will have time this month to even sit down with my guitar and write, because usually when I'm writing I need to have like unlimited space of time. For example, like in the morning after I get up and I eat breakfast and I journal and I take a walk, and then I sit down to write after I do some vocal exercises. And then I don't really have like a time frame of I need to do something else later. I can do it, but it doesn't matter when. And I don't really feel like I have the time this month. And it's okay, it's not like the dream is collapsing and yeah, just because I'm not working on it and focusing on it right now. And I think especially the thing with the driver's license is just that I need to get it off my table so that I can actually focus on the other things. Because I'm also like losing motivation a bit when it's dragging on for so long. Because I think with like most projects and undertakings, we sort of need like a time frame and a deadline, because or else we just lose like the momentum, and it might even end up that we never finish because we just like lose this momentum, and it's you never see like the finish line, never reach the finish line, and I need to reach the finish line of this driver's license. Yeah. But it felt like I found so much more clarity by doing this list, because now I know when I'm making decisions, okay, is this in alignment with my priorities for this month? Yes, no. For example, it's like a lot of shifts at work that you can take now, and I've taken quite a few. Now I work like 3-4 days a week. It's even freaking 5 days next week, but then it's 2 days, it's like half days. And then I'm like, yeah, should I do some more shifts? And then I'm like, no, because then you will have 0 time to do anything else. And that's not in alignment to my priorities. Number 1 is the practicing for the audition, and I need to do that more actually. I need to, because then I'm like looking at this priority list, and that's the way I'm planning my weeks, and okay, what am I gonna do on these days? And I'm, sort of trying to make a plan for the weeks. And so far it's working pretty well, but I'm still a bit torn if I should continue working this much at the grocery store this entire spring or not. Because the thing is, money is always good, and I'm also trying to like at least not go minus for the time being. But then I don't really have a goal for saving, and of course it's good to always save a little bit for hard times and like unexpected bills and stuff like that. But in general, there's no need to like save like crazy, because I think the time and like my energy is also super valuable to actually do my creative things, and to actually have time and energy to write music, doing the vlogs, and building the things up that is actually important to me. Okay, someone's coming back home. Hallå? So what are we doing?
We are recycling.
We're recycling.
And doing a bunch of grocery shopping.
We're recycling my recycling that I haven't gone out with for more than 6 months. Should have filmed that before.
Yeah. But this is just what we throw away.
This is the beginning.
This is the beginning.
It continues.
Yeah.
And continues.
Ska vi stå på rad?